You're listening to PetLifeRadio.com.
Hi, pet parents. This is Michelle Fern, host of Best Bets for Pets on PetLifeRadio.com. All right, what do you think of when I say happy hour? What do you think of when I say Yappy Hour for the dogs? You're probably thinking, what the heck? Oh, you're not going to believe this. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back, right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Petco, where the pets go. Petco, where the pets go.
Pet Life Radio has tail-wagging, fur-flying, fabulous deals for our listeners from Petco. Get $6 off your order of $60 or more and up to 40% off the entire Petco site. That's right, but that's not all. Because you're a Pet Life Radio listener, you'll also get free shipping on your order of $49 or more. $6 off, up to 40% off, and free shipping from Pet Life Radio and Petco. To get these awesome deals, go to PetcoDeals.com. That's PetcoDeals.com.
Petco, where the pets go. X-Power is a global brand that offers a complete line of stand dryers, cage dryers, and multiple blasters that cater to both home and professional groomers. Designed to be quiet, lightweight, and powerful, X-Power pet dryers will save you time, energy, and money. The X-Power B2 Pro at Home Dryer is the perfect gift for family and friends. Please check out our specials at viperpet.com and amazon.com. For more information, visit xpower.ws or call 855-855-8868.
Let's talk pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Hi, listeners. Welcome back. I have such a fun show today. I'd like to introduce Tasha, Nesbitt, and Michelle Gaylord. They are the co-founders and partners of Yappy Hour Vineyards. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, can you tell our listeners a little bit about Yappy Hour Vineyards?
It's yappyhourvineyards.com, and it is an Epicurean delight for our favorite canines. It's actually a gravy that you put over dry kibbles. Of course, there isn't any alcohol in it, but it comes in an adorable wine bottle, and we've got 4 different wine labels, and the dogs love it. It also makes a fantastic gift to take to your host if you're having dinner with someone that has a dog.
First of all, I think the Yappy Hour, it's just so cute. It's so different and it's so cute. And first, when you think about it, and I had mentioned to a few people in the studio, and they said, wine for dogs? How do you do that? You can't do that. I said, well, of course, there's no alcohol in it. But there's, just a great blend of, you could actually see in the bottle, even though the bottle, it looks like a wine bottle, listeners, just like a regular wine bottle. And you could see that there's like spices and such. It's not a solid clear. You can see that there's things, like herbs and such in there.
Yeah, there's healthy vegetables, carrots. It's a chicken-based broth.
Okay, if it passes the Mr. Z test, it's phenomenal. And Mr. Z loved it. Oh my gosh. Now, Mr. Z is a bigger dog. He's not. You can actually see this on, I started Instagram just so I could take pictures of them loving their Yappy Hour Char-dog-nay. And you could see him chowing down in his wet nose bowl. He was just loved it. The little one he eats anything, but Mr. Z is picky, so picky for a bigger dog. And he just went nuts. And what I love about this gravy is that a lot of gravies are mixed. You have to mix them. And that can be a plus, but it can also make it like another extra step. So sometimes you want something that's a little faster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and once you open the bottle, it lasts for 3 to 4 weeks. You just keep it in your fridge and shake it up a little before you pour it on their kibbles and let them go to town.
What are some of the different, I guess, varietals that you have, or what are some of the different types that you have?
We have Char-dog-nay, Grrrr-lot, Pinot Tail-io, and Bark-deaux.
The names are so cute. Now, did the contents vary?
No, not in the 4 bottles. It's just, it's the chicken-based gravy. We are going to be expanding probably into a beef, maybe a vegan recipes in the future, but we're just starting out now with chicken.
What made you come up with the idea? How did you come up with the idea for the different names and the labeling and positioning it like as a Yappy Hour for your dogs, which is so cute?
Well, the name and all the graphics I've got to give to Tasha. She's the one that did it all. She came up with the names. There was another company previously making a dog gravy in the wine bottles, and they went out of business. So when they did, they were so popular in our gift baskets that we just decided to get out there and do it ourselves.
It's a great idea, and it's just so unique and so different for, to give to anyone that has a dog. Great hostess gift.
Yes, fantastic.
Yeah. Have you thought about anything for other animals? Horses or cats or?
This can be for cats. We will be coming out with a cat-themed label, probably in about 6 months, but this is perfectly fine for cats. It's all made with human-grade ingredients, and it's made here in the U.S. at an FDA-approved facility. So it's quality stuff.
Now, who tests the product around your kitchens?
Tasha did that herself.
Oh, my gosh.
We tried it out. Between us, we've got 4 dogs. So she was cooking it up in her kitchen, and we'd try it out on the dogs, and then we sent it back to the labs in Florida that did all the testing of it and made sure that it was quality, and went from there.
Have you thought about, the bottle it looks just like regular wine, and but it does have a screw top. Is that so you can use it and, safely close it up and have it for a few weeks? I thought I used a lot, and there's a lot there still remaining.
The bottlers recommended not using cork. They just said that the chemicals that were in the gravy might disturb the cork, and they thought it was just a lot cleaner to use the screw cap.
Right, and it's, it's not wine, so it doesn't matter if it's screw top or not. Have you ever had anybody interestingly confuse this? Any interesting stories and bring this for humans to drink, or?
No, we haven't encountered that yet. But when we were making the recipes, we were putting it on noodles as a gravy, and it was wonderful. Wow. So it's not dog food, it's human-grade ingredients.
It's a great idea. Now, can you also, if someone, I don't know, maybe their dogs are getting married or something, people do all kinds of things these days. Can you personalize labels?
Yes, we're going to be developing that right after the first of the year. So if they want to have their dog's picture on it with their own custom label, we'll be able to do that.
Oh, that's adorable. Okay, so where can our listeners find Yappy Hour wines?
Okay, go to Yappy Hour Vineyards.com. And we have all kinds of dog-themed wine products on there. Different glasses, photo frames, gift baskets that incorporates the whole wine theme.
That's so cute. Now, we can look forward to the up-and-coming soon some new wines that you had mentioned earlier. Can you give us a hint? What types?
Yeah, we'll have a beef-based, a vegetable-based, and we want to have an organic so we can get into all the organic stores. So that's all projects we'll be working on in the upcoming year.
Now, where can our listeners get Yappy Hour wines now?
They buy them online from yappyhourvineyards.com, or they can call us at 866-514-2090, or they can email us at info@yappyhourvineyards.com. It's a nice, inexpensive hostess gift, like you said, and for the fancier occasions, we have the big, elaborate gift baskets, so we can pretty much do anything that somebody wants. We do custom baskets also. So if people want something customized in their gift, we can handle that.
Okay, great. Well, they're delicious. They pass the Mr. Z test, listeners. So this is something your dog will love. And I'm sure many of the cats out there will love as well. Michelle, Tasha, thanks so much for coming on Best Bets for Pets and telling my listeners all about Yappy Hour Vineyard wines for dogs.
Okay, thank you. Well, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Michelle and Tasha, for coming on Best Bets for Pets and telling my listeners all about the delicious Yappy Hour Vineyard wines for dogs, which is actually a delicious gravy. Listeners, this gravy is fabulous. It passed the Mr. Z test, so you know it's got to be good. As always, listeners, there will be a link to the yappyhourvineyards.com website on this segment, as well as a picture of the Yappy Hour Vineyards products, which are adorable. I'd like to thank my crew who loved testing the Yappy Hour Vineyards, which is Mr. Z and Nikki, and my producer for making me and my guests sound great, Mark Winter. And thank you so much to all my listeners. You can see Mr. Z and Nikki chowing down on their delicious kibble that's flavored with the Yappy Hour Vineyard wine on Instagram. Just look under Best Bets for Pets or Michelle Fern, and it should show up. Thanks again. We'll be right back with another show.
We'll be right back, right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Every pet is unique. Maybe they're gray in the muzzle, yet young at heart. Maybe they're growing out of the puppy stage and into their paws and ears. Or maybe they're just trying to maintain a more girlish figure. At PetSmart, we have the right food for your pet at a great value for you. PetSmart. Be better together.
Go to PetSmartDeal.com and save up to 30% on awesome gifts for the pets and pet people in your life. Toys, collars, leashes, PetSmart gift cards, treats, and more. Go to PetSmartDeal.com today. PetSmartDeal.com.
Dyson.
The new Dyson Animal Vacs are powerful bagless upright vacuums for homes with pets. Air muscle and radio root cyclone technology generates the strongest suction power to powerfully remove dust, dirt, and pet hair from the home or car. To order your Dyson Animal Vac, go to DysonDeals.com. DysonDeals.com to order your Dyson Animal Vac today.
Dyson. Music to your ears.
Hi everybody, I'm Megan Blake here with my sidekick, Super Smiley, the giant mutt and spokes dog for throwaways. You're listening to Pet Life Radio, and I'd like to tell you about our brand new show, A Super Smiley Adventure. Our show explores adventures with animals. They can be traveling, out in the world trips, or inner journeys where our animals lead us to inspiration and self-discovery, or just plain fun adventures. Join us here on Pet Life Radio on A Super Smiley Adventure. Good boy.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Michelle Fern, host of Best Bets for Pets on PetLifeRadio.com. Wait till you hear what I have coming up. Think about this. It's simple. You need to use it all the time with your dogs, your fur babies, but there's a way to make it even better, even though it's a fairly simple product. I'm here today with Jeff Wolfson, aka the Dogg Boss. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
We're so excited to have you. Now, you have an exciting item. It's called the Zipp-n-Go dog leash. Can you describe it a little bit for our listeners?
Sure. It's the first self-adjusting anti-choke dog leash collar combination in the world. So it's the first zipping dog leash, which is anti-choke, anti-slip. It helps with gagging and gives dogs more control and really simplifies your life. So dog owners have been needing a change for many, many years in how they deal with their dog on a daily basis. And we have come up with some solutions to very much help them out on a daily basis.
Now, the Zipp-n-Go dog leash is basically, it's kind of like a collar and a leash all in one, right?
Yes, ma'am. It's a first zipping leash. So it's best sometimes used with an existing dog collar already on a dog. So if you put it a little higher, it's going to help stay up high, giving you more control. But a lot of dog owners don't want to have a collar on their dog all the time. They just don't feel safe, especially if you have more than one dog in the household. So it really saves them time by just, zipping on the leash and zipping it off. So it really, really helps.
Now, it's not a super complicated item, but I think it's so clever. I used it on my crew, both walking and for dog washing, because the bigger one I like to wash outside. And it's very easy. It's real comfortable. And, you get it wet, it dries up, no worries. It's also, I think, a great second leash to just have with you at all times should your, main one break. Or for just if you ever know driving around, I don't know, I seem to find strays all the time. So this would be another great idea just to have it with you. How did you think up the idea for Zipp-n-Go?
Well, I needed a safe restraining device to be attached to the pet pal, which I designed for hands-free bathing and drying of your dog in the bathtub or the shower, and which you can also use in your car or your refrigerator for restraining your dog for like housebreaking. But the pet pal, the new system for it was designed. So when I designed that new system, I want to put a snap release on the collar portion so people can quickly, rescue their dog if it needed to be in case of a problem, emergency. And then I wanted to, when I unsnapped it, it fell down the line, and I didn't want it to go all the way down. So I created a way to keep it from falling down by the undersized D-ring that went on there, and boom, presto, I have an instant leash.
It's just a great idea. Now, I tested the leash on a little small dog who's about 13 pounds. Another one is about 45 now. And it was great for both. I think I have the standard size. What sizes does the Zipp-n-Go come in?
Well, we have, some custom sizes available. People can email me with their custom sizes. We do have it in 5/8, 3/4, and 1 inch. The best all-around leash, of course, is a 3/4 inch wide, which is 5.5 to 6 feet long. And it can go on a Yorkie. Then you take that same leash and put it on a Mastiff, and it really helps with either dog of any size. So, and the great thing about the Zipp-n-Go is you have a 100% money-back guarantee. So if you're not happy with it, send it back. We'll give them money back, and it's also made right here in the USA.
That's great. Can you tell our listeners a little bit more about color? And you said you can do custom lengths?
Yep. If you, just let us know what size you want. Some people, I got people, in wheelchairs or have muscular dystrophy and things like that. They want a little bit shorter leash. Or if you want more control, you can have like a 2-foot Zipp-n-Go or a 4-foot Zipp-n-Go. If you want more obedience, go with shorter. Some people want a longer one. Some people say, hey, I want a 10-foot Zipp-n-Go. Well, you email me and you'll get one. So we have 7 different colors. We have red, blue, navy blue, pink, rose, black, and we have a new maroon color that's just a phenomenal color as well. It's probably more like a burgundy. So now we have 8 colors.
Okay, that's great. Now, where can our listeners find Zipp-n-Go?
They can call me at 866-654-DOGG, or they can go to Dogg Boss Gear, and that's DOGGBOSSGEAR.com for ordering and information.
Okay, and listeners, as always, there will be a link to the website on the portion of this segment. There will be a link to the Dogg Boss Gear website, as well as a picture of the product. Now, Jeff, I have another question. Sure. You're also known as Dogg Boss. Where'd you get that nickname from?
Well, I'm a master dog trainer over the last 22 years. I'm a dog psychologist. I never used any treats or treat bribing or choke collars or pinch collars, no shock collars. All I've used is utilizing energy with one finger any dog. But I've also, noticed, dog owners needing to change. And one of my interventions was actually to help you become the dog boss, to show leadership across the board, giving your dog more of a relaxed, happy, obedient demeanor. So it wasn't just about sit down, stay calm. It's about, hey, can the dog be respectful, want to work with you, a good, happy attitude. And that's how I became Dogg Boss. And everybody calls me Dogg Boss. And I also still train dogs. And, we manufacture all the products, including the 2-dog zip line, which walk 2 dogs in a zip line from dog to dog. We have the Zipp-n-Go retractable, which is now the safest retractable in the world. So there's no choking. It's a Zipp-n-Go, but it's attached to retractable, so there's no bolt snap to hit you back in the face. Or now you have a real leash in your hand, and you have a secondary handle on hand to control your dog. So there's some really great, unique products to really help a wide variety of dog owners, all across the world from, almost every size and age dog, every breed, and that's what we want to do. We want to help dog owners out on a daily basis to give them more control, save them time, and build a better relationship with their dog or puppy.
Does Dogg Boss Gear is mostly right now just leashes? You have the standard and then the retractable, correct?
We have standard leashes that we're wholesaling out to stores because now we're saving stores money on regular leashes because we can manufacture regular leashes. So save 30, 40 to 50% on all your leashes, and help save the dog owners and leash buyers money. So that's what we're trying to do for everybody.
Okay. Do you have any new products coming out for the next year that you could tell us a little about?
What we call the Zipp-n-Go with the Dogg Boss handle on it. It's the first emergency dog handle on a handle in the world. So if your dog's chasing after that rabbit or that squirrel, you can pretty much stop any dog safely and humanely with 2 fingers. So it's pretty amazing with that secondary Dogg Boss handle to actually give a sound correction behind the dog, which knocks them off their agenda and comes back to you. So it really helps with pulling and, taking off for emergency situations. Another thing we have coming out, too, would be the crate silencers, which silences your crate. So when dogs are cling in the crate on the plastic tray, we can really help taking 70% of the sound out of the tray, saving the plastic tray in the crate, and not making a dog so skittish around a lot of cling noises. So it just slides right underneath the tray and takes all the sound out, keeps the dog warm or cold at any given time for your dog or puppy.
Okay, I have a question for you, Jeff. Maybe this is a challenge for a product on the horizon. Have you thought about a cat leash?
Actually, I've the Zipp-n-Go, probably safe for cats. I've gone around going to a lot of shows around the country and displaying our products. And actually, I just had somebody who had a 6-foot alligator, which I'll probably post on the website before too long, that said, hey, this alligator, gets out every single leash, has to have a harness on this pet alligator. And it's like, well, you're not getting out of the Zipp-n-Go because there's not one dog, not even pugs or any dog with a bigger neck back out of the Zipp-n-Go. That's why the Zipp-n-Go is a lot safer is because the dog can't escape from it. So it doesn't need a harness. That's why like Yorkies and stuff, it's a lot safer for them. So you don't have to take time to put a harness on it. But the alligator didn't back out of that Zipp-n-Go. So it's really, really anti-escape artist. It really helps.
Now, for the cat, you think the Zipp-n-Go would be safe just to put it around the cat's neck?
If a cat owner feels safe, that the cat is not going to freak out, is probably a lot better solution for a cat owner due to the fact of, A, it's not going to cut back into the trachea like a regular flat collar will for either dog or a puppy. You have the snap release to release it off, and it's going to be easy on and easy off, just like for a Yorkie or a Min Pin or a Chihuahua. Zipp-n-Go's help with all that because it doesn't pull back straight into the trachea. It puts equal pressure 360 degrees around a dog or puppy or cat's neck that really, takes pressure off the trachea or the gag reflex.
Very interesting. Now, can you tell our listeners again where they can find out more about Zipp-n-Go and Dogg Boss Gear?
DoggBossGear.com. www.DoggBossGear.com.
Great. Jeff, thanks so much for coming on Best Bets for Pets and telling our listeners all about Zipp-n-Go and Dogg Boss Gear.
I'm so thankful to be here. We can spread the word and, how to help dog owners out around the world. That would be just great. So we save a lot of people time, read our reviews about it, and you can see how we change people and dogs' lives on a daily basis.
Thanks, Jeff Wolfson, also known as Dogg Boss, for coming on Best Bets for Pets and telling my listeners all about the Zipp-n-Go dog leash. Thanks, listeners, for listening. I am so happy to have your support. Also, now look for us on Instagram. You'll see some pictures of my crew trying out some of the product. Thanks to my producer, Mark Winder, for making me and my guests sound great, and to the crew who tests everything willingly. Dennis, Mr. Z, and Nikki. Paws up to you guys. So have a happy new year, and we will be talking again soon.
Let's Talk Pets every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.